about your responsibilities as a member of Toastmasters. There are specific responsibilities. It isn't just show up and kind of do something and have some fun in the process. You have your own responsibilities. Just like the club officers do, every member has responsibilities as a member of Toastmasters. To make this particular presentation, I have the pleasure of introducing a gentleman who is past president of this club and who recently returned to this club after a lengthy absence. He was greatly missed, but for a most noble cause. He was serving our country in Afghanistan. Please welcome Tim Small.
All right. How many people do not have a copy of this? Because this is some great information. I want to make sure that everyone has a copy of that before I even get started. There you go. Good. All right. As Tim said, I'm going to talk a little bit about our responsibilities as members of Queen City Toastmasters and the larger entity, Toastmasters International. But I'm going to talk a little bit as well on the mission. I'm going to give you guys the club mission as well as Toastmasters International's mission. That's why I wanted to make sure that everybody had one of these, because you wanted, I think the mission is very powerful. Imagine whatever you do professionally, if you didn't have a goal or a vision or a mission, would you get anywhere? You wouldn't, would you? So all of us are here for something. All right, it could be to be better speakers. It could be for leadership. It could be for both. But if you don't have your mission set on paper and in your head, you're probably not going to reach your goals. So our club, our mission as Queen City Toastmasters is simply this. I'm going to read it word for word verbatim. The mission of Queen City Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every individual member has the opportunity to develop oral communication and leadership skills, which in turn fosters self-confidence and personal growth. Who doesn't want to grow? Who doesn't want to grow? Laura said her boss loved her certificates, even got an evaluation for it. Probably means more money down the road. Okay? So anybody allergic to making more money? All right? Queen City Toastmasters is a tool for you to make more money in the workplace. I want to be a motivational speaker, making money speaking for a living. This is where I'm going to foster and set that goal, have that mission, and perfect that so I can put money in my pocket. The international Toastmasters International's mission statement is this. Toastmasters International is the leading movement devoted to making effective oral communication a worldwide reality. Through its member clubs, Toastmasters International helps men and women learn the arts of speaking, listening, and thinking. Vital skills that promote self-actualization, enhance leadership potential, foster human understanding, and contribute to the betterment of mankind. It is basic to this mission that Toastmasters International continually expand its worldwide network of member clubs, thereby offering ever greater numbers of people the opportunity to benefit from this program. What's their mission? To make the world communicate. If you want anything, if you're hungry, if you can't communicate that you're hungry, you're probably going to starve. Am I correct? All right? We have to be able to communicate just to get through life itself. And so, what we turn to the next page, we've got our Toastmasters Promise. Now, I remember signing this probably 3 or 4 months after joining this club. And it's very powerful when you look at some of these promises that we're making. To attend meetings regularly. This is volunteer. We don't get paid for this, okay? But we're all getting something from it. And you can't tell me that you leave this club, whether you're here for 3 months or 3 years or 30 years, and you don't get something from it. You're a better person for being here. All right, all of you guys are great people because you're here. You're looking for something. And so why wouldn't you attend regularly? Your job says that you have to attend regularly or you don't get a paycheck. So if you don't attend regularly, you won't get what you're looking for from Queen City Toastmasters. Make sense? Prepare your speeches and leadership projects to the best of my ability. All right? All they're asking for is to put forth a good effort. Because we're going to tell you where your shortcomings are. We're going to tell you where you can improve on here. We're going to say, hey, you're great over here. You need to work on this. You're getting better. All right? You're going to prepare for and fulfill meeting assignments. We already talked about that. To provide fellow members with helpful and constructive evaluations. That's probably one of the most important things right there. Having somebody in your corner that's going to give you good, honest information on how you can help yourself be a better Toastmaster, a better speaker, a better leader, a better communicator. To help the club maintain a positive, friendly environment necessary for all members to learn and grow. Who wants to go somewhere where the attitudes and the environment is just crappy? Nobody wants to go there, right? The reason why you have some places of business where everybody's running around and they're skipping and they're all happy. Well, probably they're getting paid well. But everybody's friendly. Everybody has a great attitude. And the teamwork is just oozing out the sides. We want that here. We don't want the issues. Matter of fact, the reason why we had to sign this after I was in about 3 or 4 months was because we had an individual that we had to get rid of because he didn't foster that. Okay? So, but the positive input and feedback that you get from this club is priceless. It's priceless. Treat fellow club members and guests with respect and courtesy. Bring guests to club meetings so they can see the benefits of Toastmasters membership offers. You go see a good movie. What do? You tell people. Is the Paramount giving you any money? They ain't giving you nothing. Okay? You're coming here and you're seeing something good. How about tell somebody? Let them know. Hey, wait a minute. You couldn't speak for crap last year, and now you're up in front of the damn boardroom and we can't shut you up. How did you do that? Toastmasters. That's it. And then they're going to come because you probably got a raise and they want one too. All right? I ain't saying it's all about the money, and I know I keep making reference to it, but money's not important, but I put it right up there with oxygen. All right? So pay attention to this Toastmasters Promise, because in order to get something, you got to give. And that's where this promise comes in. Now, in preparing for this speech, or this presentation, came across this profile sheet Tim sent to me. And I've never seen it before. But it's an awesome tool that we can use, and we definitely need to make sure that our new members receive this. And look at the information that's on here. Obviously, I want to know who you are, what your occupation is, some of your accomplishments, what are you interested in doing, what are your hobbies, what are your personal goals, okay? Your communication and leadership goals. And they ask you simple questions. What objectives do you have to accomplish as a member of this club? Does your job or profession require you to speak in front of an audience? And I'm not going to read all of them, but you can see this. All right, these are some of the questions that it's sort of like an interview. And it allows you not to be nosy and get in your business. It's so that we can help you. You want people like Tim Trumbull helping you. You want people like Sonia giving you some advice after you give a speech, or helping you along in your leadership goals here at Queen City Toastmasters. You want that. So in order for them to help you effectively, you need to fill this out so that we know where you're going. Why am I going to try to turn you into Zig Ziglar when all you're really trying to do is be able to get up in front of your board members at work, 5 or 6 people? Okay? Now, if I know that you want to be Zig Ziglar, I got to get you prepared. I got to do something totally different than just get you ready for a board meeting. So you understand the importance of making sure that you fill this out. Now, I'm also supposed to talk a little bit about the Distinguished Club Program. And if you turn to, a few of you may not have this checklist, but most of you should. And it's plain and simple. It's straight to the point. You need 2 Competent Communicator Awards. All right? You need, well, it says right here that at the bottom of this, in order to achieve Distinguished Club, you have 5 goals that have to be achieved from this list. Okay? Whatever 5 is achieved from that list allows us to be a Distinguished Club. And I know for a fact that our president is on her P's and Q's on getting us Distinguished Club. As a matter of fact, I believe, are we trying to get select Distinguished
I think
Club?
we are. We've passed distinguished.
Oh, have we? Okay, all right. We're trying to get the president's Distinguished Club. All right, and that's, I mean, really, you got to understand something. This is the bare minimum, and this is the top. All right, we're trying to get to the top, and we probably will, because all these speeches, and, people getting competent communicator and competent leadership, it's going to happen. And one thing and I'll close with this. I know it will happen because we have a wonderful team. This team, this club is like family. And Sonia's my cousin, Laura's my sister, Tim's my brother, and I'm always getting mentored from somebody when I show up to a meeting. And I'll tell you, that's worth $1 million to me. I do plan on making $1 million. And they're helping me along the way. So, you know what? If you're a new member or you're thinking about joining this club, you're in the right place. And you came on the right night to get the right information. With that, turn it back over to you.